show you've all been waiting for, where we talk shit about everybody, stuns and slander, with your host, Draco the Asshole. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Draco the Asshole. Oh, we got a great season coming up now. It's great. It's exciting. And it's dreadful. Let's get into our first league. The Bugman's Heroes. Pretty even division with bashy and dodgy teams. I like balance. It makes it anybody's first game. And look at all those ladies joining the league for the first time. And who says Blood Bowl isn't progressive? Let's see how they do against Stuns and Skulls. This might be the lower division full of lowlives, but it'll be fun to watch boobs versus brawn. And I can already see who's gonna be the victor here. The team to spite? It's clearly going to be the Malice Cowboys. They may not win every game, but they have an answer to every team. Between their claws to handle the bashy teams, to tackles for all these dodgy ones. The team to pity. Anyone interested in some apple juice with a little bit of punch? 'Cause that's what you're going to get from Cider AIDS team. A tiny little punch that will tickle your fancy. He'll win a few, but he's got little to answer for those both bashy and dodgy teams, since those Amazons will be able to catch up to their speed and pound them into submission. Next, the Nurgle King Heroes. Another lowly division where most games will be like watching two drunk hobos fighting for a spoiled flesh head. But this is my favorite division because talk about balance. They got bashy and dodgy teams split right down the middle. But even if you're watching the worst of the worst, somebody's gonna come out on top, and that leads to the team to spite, the Karangar Karkans. They may be the team with the least amount of depth, but they got the talent they need to win games in their top four, known as the Core Four. And don't think I didn't miss the subtle code of what this team is all about. Yes, I see your prejudice cells with the initials KKK to show your elf supremacy. And if that offends you, then stop watching the show. We're talking about species that don't even exist, you moron. On with the show. The team to pity. They're called the Iron Fists for good reason. I don't doubt their ability to bash, but I doubt their ability to adapt. This team is in the wrong division. Way too much guard in a division with more than half the teams built to move around such direct force. All that wasted TV value, plus being the second highest team in value, everyone is gonna have a field day on all those inducements. Wigmasters. Ooh, am I loving these play pools? Just balance all around the league. But being in Masters, you'll get some slightly more entertaining matches here. If you count a skeleton trying to sing a rap song as entertainment. Now we're getting to the point of entering experienced teams with several seasons under their belt, so it's easy to predict who the team's spite is. Why, that's the sounds of Underground. Shaky has been developing this team for quite some time. And this time, it's going to pay off. The only Achilles heel here is that Rat Ogre. As long as he stays upright and able to attack the opposition's key players, he might actually be worth mentioning come playoff time. The team to pity? Got a boner? No, wait. Got a stiffy? No, that's not right. Got wood? Almost got me saying something inappropriate there. Yeah, I know wood elves tend to avoid the bottom of the barrel. But something tells me this barrel has got Bushmeister's name all over it. The Pain Station Masters. We've entered the play pools that contain veteran coaches capable of beating anybody. If that anybody is a blinded one-handed monkey. We're getting a running streak of balanced divisions right down the middle. I love it. It could be either way with anyone. But this season, it's going to be Iguana More Coffee. I know, I may be biased here, and they have been nominated before and it turned out miserable for them, but I just couldn't bring myself away from their chances here in this division. You better pull through, Coffee. Don't make me look bad. The team to pity. Green Cheese. I don't think the sets of skills are well distributed for a successful run. Speaking of which, who the hell is Snaggy Collateral Damage? And why is he level 4? Every one of you coaches should be ashamed of yourselves for letting a snotling stay alive to be this high in level. A snotling! A snotling! Jordell Legends. Now we're getting into the cream of the crop. If the crop is a bunch of crap. These coaches have delusions of grandeur that probably bought their way into this elite play pool. Their team says it all. 6 bashy with only 2 dodgy. They're all too afraid to play an agility team because they can't handle casualties. Boo! The team to spite, the Horror 404, has got an answer for all the other teams to counter. Fast enough to fly by the Bashers, and punchy enough to take care of those stupid elves. The team to pity, the Arctic Crypt Walkers, just don't have enough here to handle the onslaught of all these other bashy teams. I say he gets less than half the wins against them. Now on to the Bloodweiser Legends. Talk about the yin from the yang. 2 bashy teams, 1 too new to be called bashy, and the rest dodgy. I think the admins fixed the play pools from these 2. At least they're willing to be brave with dodgy teams, but these coaches all suck. So if there's a match worth watching, and why would you be watching a Blood Bowl game? Get a life, you bums! Tune into this play pool because I predict this league will hold the record of most touchdowns scored. The team to spite, Pain Incorporated, will come out on top. They have both the speed to handle the few bashers and the punch to handle the dodgers. They may not score the most, but they'll win the most. The team to pity? The Fox Fighters will have nothing to fear controlling the scrimmage line, but only because they'll be all alone there. They won't do shit against all this speed. Don't bother watching any of these matches. They'll be lucky getting 6 SPP points per match. Losers. Now that's the show. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making fun of you all. On with the season.